and research and accomplishments in the development of academic programs and curricula. It is my great pleasure to present the 2010 Trustees Award to Dr. Meryl Gersh. Currently Chair-elect of the Department of Physical Therapy, Dr. Gersh began teaching at Eastern in September 1985 and was promoted to full professor in 1996. She played a significant role in the progression of physical therapy program as it developed from a bachelor's degree, where she and the late Dr. Donna Eldin taught the entire curriculum for a period of time, to a master's degree, and to what is currently the university's only doctoral degree program. Meryl's service has spanned all levels of the physical therapy profession, from education to practice. Dr. Gersh is considered an outstanding teacher by her students, consistently receiving excellent evaluations from students and accolades from faculty. Dr. Gersh has consistently been involved in scholarly activity, given countless presentations, and served as a consultant to local, national, and international groups. Meryl has received numerous awards, including recently being named by the Physical Therapy Association of Washington as Physical Therapist of the Year. Next week, she will receive the American Physical Therapy Association's Lucy Blair Service Award for 2010 for her contributions to the profession of physical therapy. Meryl is described as a trusted colleague, an advocate for high standards for student achievement, and a model of university citizenship. Dr. Gersh, would you please come forward? During her 25 years at Eastern, Dr. Gersh has distinguished herself in her teaching of physical therapy students, her scholarship, and service to the department, the university, and the profession of physical therapy at the local, state, and national level. On behalf of the Eastern Washington University Board of Trustees, it is with great pride that I present the 2010 Trustees Award to Dr. Meryl Gersh.
I am deeply grateful to the Board of Trustees, the Awards Committee, and the University for honoring me with the Trustees Medal this year and for giving me a few minutes to share some perspectives with you. I give you rules for commencement speakers. Rule number 1, begin with a joke. This one is courtesy of Car Talk on National Public Radio. A young magician on a large cruise ship worked very hard at perfecting his craft and coming up with new tricks each week for the weekly cruise. He soon realized that he could use the same set of magic tricks every week, since there was always a new set of passengers who would not have seen his magic shows before. So he began to use the same tricks week after week. Unfortunately, after about a month, the captain's pet parrot, always sitting near the stage, would interrupt him and ruin the magic show by giving the tricks away to the audience. It's in his other hand. Look under that table. A bunny comes out of the hat next. One evening, the cruise ship hit a rock shelf and began to sink. The passengers were evacuated in the nick of time, and the magician and parrot found themselves clinging to the same piece of debris in the ocean as the ship went down. They were silent together for a long while, and then the parrot said to the magician, "All right, I give up. What did you do with the ship?" Rule number 2, impart wisdom. We'll see how this goes. Commencement is a time to reach forward, but also a time to reflect. I ask you graduates today to reflect not so much on what you have learned, but on how you have changed. How are you better prepared to recognize the needs of your community? How will you serve your communities with your skills, your knowledge, your optimism, your compassion, and your passion. Graduates are always referred to as the leaders of tomorrow, so how will you lead? I hope that each of you will lead from a foundation of service rather than a foundation of power. In 1970, Robert Greenleaf observed that a great leader is a servant first. The hallmark of great leadership is witnessed when, quote, those served grow as persons, when they, while being served, become healthier, freer, wiser, more autonomous, and more likely themselves to become servants and thus leaders. If we, your faculty and university, have prepared you in some way for these partnered roles of service and leadership, then we have succeeded not only in our work, but in our passion. Rule number 3, offer some takeaway messages. Be grateful, say thank you. Own your responsibility, say I'm sorry. Remember that sometimes progress means asking forgiveness rather than permission. Treasure friendships. Today, Facebook, tweets and Twitter render communications instantaneous. It takes no effort to stay in touch. But I fear that because connection for you is so easy, connectedness is in danger of being taken for granted. Value connectedness and make a conscious investment in connecting. Don't burn bridges. You never know when the ferry will break down. And borrowing from Dirty Harry, go ahead, make someone's day, every day. Your gestures of hope, generosity, education, sympathy, compassion, and connection will make your day as well. So thank you to the graduates, family members, friends, for entrusting us with your graduate education. Dr. Donna L. Dean, Distinguished Professor Emerita of Eastern Washington University, once wrote, "Teaching is the most complex leadership role of all. By its very nature, it permits an individual access to another with the potential to change that individual forever. It is a special and privileged state. Thank you for the privilege of participating in your instruction and in your professional development. And congratulations to each of you as you move forward to offer the best that you have for those who need it most. Thank you so much."
Very much.